Hello, my name is Kevin. You may be familiar with my online name, CoolKevin87. And if you followed me for a few years and you witnessed my activities, you know that I've traveled to many places throughout this world. Some places are good. Some places, maybe not so good. But I've come to the realization that sets one place apart from the rest is not the cathedrals, it's not the coffee shops, it's not the monetary system. What sets one place apart from the other is the people. The people. The people in these different places set the one apart from the next. For example, I'm sure some people are familiar with the differences between Dubai and Detroit, Michigan, right? It's the people that live there. I'm sure some of you women out there are familiar with Dubai. Well, some men as well, unfortunately. However, we all can't travel to experience this diversity. We cannot travel from one country to the next for the common man. We just can't do it. Some people have jobs, some people have obligations, some people just are lazy. So I've taken it upon myself to truly experience the diversity that America has to offer in the terms of its people. Yes, America has diversity. They have differences from one group of people to the next. And you may not find that in other European countries. You may not find the different vibrant walks of life, say in Brussels, Belgium, that you will experience in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They just don't have that strength that we have as Americans. Diversity is our strength. And it's something that needs to be celebrated and explored and learned about. So most importantly, we all hold this diversity, not in the color of our skin or how our hair is. We hold this diversity in our personalities, in our beliefs, in our culture that we try to maintain and try to propagate in this great country of the United States. So I developed a segment, or there'll be a few segments, but it will be in the hopes of learning about each and every one of us unique, special individuals that all come together and live on this beautiful earth. And the segment will be titled Kev's Questions. I'm naturally a curious man, so I enjoy asking people, what's going on? What's up? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And I will do that with a GoPro camera, and it will be shown to you, the viewer, on YouTube or different platforms, however I could figure it out, whatever's the best, works good for me. But I will show you a different world that maybe you are not familiar with experiencing. Maybe you watching this right now are afraid to speak to other people in public. That's fine. However, I know you are curious. You want to know about what people think, what people believe, and those thoughts and beliefs may help you understand this earth. They may help you understand the meaning of life. For example, going to a downtown area and asking inner city youth about how they feel on a certain topic may help you, the viewer, educate yourself on struggles and trials and tribulations that certain groups of people are facing. People have problems. People have issues facing them. And I'm none different. So, speaking to a human being in a public sense helps me understand my own problems and helps me rationalize why I may feel a certain way about this or that. Because, to be honest, I already have my preconceived notions of how some people may react and how some people may respond. Some people out there are not good. They're just not good people. But most people out there are good. And I want to dispel some of the myths and rumors around types of human beings that online may get a bad rap, they may get a bad reputation, and some of it is rightfully earned. However, some of it is not rightfully earned. Some people out there are a victim of circumstance. Some people out there just had a poor upbringing. Some people out there just have bad genetics and they're stuck with what they got. And they're trying to make it through this earth the best way they see fit. So, these segments, Kev's questions, will be a benefit to humanity. They will help us explore other people's minds and other walks of life that you may not want to experience, and hopefully it will make you a better person. It will make you a more intelligent individual. It'll help make you a better American, because we are living in a golden age. Whether you like it or not, that's what the president says. So I'm curious if other people feel they're living in a golden age. I'm curious if other people feel good about themselves, if they have something to say, because quite honestly, some people out there really don't have many positive interactions with other human beings other than a lawyer or a judge or someone coming out of the gas station saying, "Sir, excuse me, you can't panhandle in front of this business. Take your McDonald's cup and take a hike." And when I see those situations in the real world, it brings a tear to my eye. It makes me feel sad and depressed, because I know some of those people are beautiful creatures and they are just misunderstood. They may look different from you and I. They may smell different from you and I. They may not have any teeth. They may not have a vehicle. They may not have a credit card. They may have a criminal record. However, if we believe in a higher power, this is from a cool church I was at, it's an icon. But if you believe in a higher power, whether it's God, Buddha, Muhammad, you know that each and every one of us is loved and has the ability to be loved. Now, some of us out there, we're a little iffy on that. But speaking to a human being in a public sense, getting a GoPro camera and putting it in their general direction and asking them some questions will help us understand our fellow human being. It will help us come to terms with who we're living with on this earth. And in today's divided times, we need to come together and join forces for the greater good, for the betterment of humanity, for the improvement of our society, for the self-aggrandizement of myself. Yes, I may have a hand in the game in promoting my views and my beliefs into the world. You caught me. Guilty as charged. But I will also be honest and admit when I'm wrong, and admit when some people I encounter dispel these myths and preconceived notions in my head here. And I hope you will do the same too. When you watch these segments and after you're finished, maybe you turn it on when you're washing the dishes or using the facilities, you will have a memory of what it means to be human and what it means to be a good person. And a good person, whether they like the person in front of them or not, goes out and speaks to other people. Again, we started off this conversation talking about the differences in travel destinations. Some of them may have different architecture. Some of them may have good food. However, take away all that and you're stuck with the people that created these beautiful works of art, the person that designed the Eiffel Tower, the people, the slaves, I guess, that created the pyramids. Those people are still out there. We just have to find them. So, on Kev's questions, I invite you to search for what you're looking for. You may find it, you may not. But I know one thing you probably will find is some laughter. So please, join me on Kev's questions. I think you'll be glad you did.